everyone. Let's talk about a problem every IT admin faces normally, managing license for hundreds or thousands of users. Picture this. Your company has 500 plus employees, each need an Office 365 license. New hires start every week. People changes department constantly. Someone leaves and you need to reclaim their license. So what was the old approach? Manually assign each license. Remember to remove license when people leave, isn't that? Hope you don't make mistakes. It's time consuming, error prone, and does not scale. So, group based licensing flips this completely. You assign license to groups, not individuals. People join the group, they get the license automatically. People leave the group, license is removed automatically. Simple. How it actually works. Behind the scene, Microsoft Entra ID runs a licensing service. Every few hours, it checks group membership. If someone new is in a licensed group, the service assigns their license. If someone left, it removes the license. You don't do anything, it just happens. But here is where it gets powerful. You can combine this with dynamic groups. What is actually dynamic group? A dynamic group automatically adds or removes members based on user attributes. For example, everyone whose department is marketing automatically gets added to the marketing group. Now chain this together. Department changes in HR system, which syncs, syncs to Intra ID. Then user joins dynamic groups, which direct gets appropriate licenses automatically. So it's manual work. So understanding, that there are license pools and conflicts that you need to get or you need to read through that one. There is a different service plans with licensing also. So I'll add Microsoft Learn link where you can get more information on that one. So I've seen organizations reduce license management time from several hours per week to maybe 30 minutes per month. So that's not just efficiency, that's giving IT staff time to work on strategic projects instead of administrative busy work. And here is the business impact. No more paying for licenses that are not being used because someone forget to remove them. No more users without access because someone forget to assign licenses. This process becomes reliable and predictable. So start with security groups, not Microsoft 365 groups. Security groups integrate better with group-based licensing. Keep your group structure simple. Don't create a complex web of nested groups unless absolutely necessary. And monitor your license pool regularly. Set up alerts when you are running low. Document which groups have which licenses. It seems obvious today, but in 6 months, you'll forget. And always test changes with a pilot group first. Just think that if you remove license provided people by accident, it's a bad day. So let's focus in the lab. Uh, In this lab, we will create groups, assign licenses, verify automatic distributions, and troubleshoot some common issues. I hope by the end you will understand not just the how, but the why behind group-based licensing. So got started. Let's get started. In this lab, we'll go through assigning licenses using group membership. So think that scenario, your organization has decided to use security groups in Microsoft Entra ID to manage licenses. So you need to configure a new security group and assign a license to that group and verify group member licenses has been updated. So very first thing that we are we'll connect to um, in private window, microsoftoffice.com, sign in. So now let's create a security group in Microsoft Entra ID. Let's go back here. Let's go to users. Groups, and then click on all groups. So let's create a new group. Click on new group. Group type, here is the options is there, security and Microsoft 365. For now, let's click on security, and we are going to create a security group called security group mm, SC-300 and 0365. So that is Office 365. So we are going to create this one. And group description here, the membership type, we are going to select for now assigned. And owners, so who's the owner? So assign the owner here. So we are just you see that for now we are not selecting anything, but here is the members, so no member selected. So here select that member one, and from here check uh, Dennis, and select the button. So now one member has been added. Select, click on create. So that group has been created, and so let's see that one. So under group, so group has been created. Now let's connect to Microsoft 365 admin, where I have connected as a admin user. So now go back to here. You see that billing section. There is licenses. Sometimes loading can take little bit time. So Office 365 E3. Here select the groups and then click on SN licenses, and the group we have created is SG SC 300 Select that one and click on assign. So click on done. So now let's go back to Entra screen. Now select this group that we created before, and under there check the licenses manage section. Like under manage section, click on licenses, and you see that Office 365 v3 is active here. And for that, what we can do, just to confirm for users, because we have assigned um, we have connected as a Delia Dennis. So let me reconnect. So after connecting, if you go to the account, you can see those app permissions, what the apps he has got, like the apps and devices. So he can able to install Office and Skype for here. So this user has got all those access here. Now we'll create a Microsoft 365 group in Microsoft Entra ID. So let's go back to Entra. So create a new group. So click on new group. So this time, instead of security that we did last time, we are going to get a Microsoft 365 options here and give a group name H Northwest Sales group name. The description microprinter role can be assigned to the group, and membership type is still assigned that we are like to show, but you can also create a other option is dynamic user. For this now we are going to create a user type like assigned one. Owners, we are just not selecting any owners for now, but we are going to add a few couple of members for this group. So let's select users for this group. So first Alex, select, and then another users, Bianca. So we have some added two users in this group, and let's owner selected like the admin users. So now click on create. So we have successfully created that group in RTH Northwest. If we see that group has been created or not. So Northwest Sales group has been created. Now we are going to create a dynamic group. So let's go to groups, back to group, and then create a new group. And under group type, this time security, and group name, give a name here, say 300, my dynamic group. So we are creating a dynamic group this time, and select the membership type here. Okay, so let me give one. Otherwise, you can just delete the group that exists. So one, and group description as membership type is here. We are going to select the dynamic user. So select an owner. Let's select that one. User. And then the membership type, here you see that uh, add dynamic query. Click there. When you select that one, you see that there is an option for run syntax, so you can add expression, but click on edit to add the rule there. So if we type this users.object id, um, just make sure this is case sensitive. So click on OK. So rule is now inside that syntax box. Mm, When that done, click on save. And after that, here um, the dynamic group will now include is that option for B2B guest users as well as members users. So now select on create. So group has been created. Now let's go to check or validate that one, that group. The group we created is SC-300. C300 dynamic one, because yep. So group has been created. Now if you go to that group, if you down below, you'll see that total direct members is already 49. So you can see that many users is already under that group. So we can open in new tab. If not, we can select that one. I think we can also get that information from members here in the manage menu, so we can see who are the under this group. So now let's go back to members group. Go to groups. Now you can alter the different rules. So for that one, when you're in that group, you see the dynamic membership rule, select that one and edit. It's not copy. Let me copy paste into notepad and then try here. So to try making a group only with guest users, so let me copy that bit. Click OK. Save. So successfully saved dynamic group. So you can alter that one and to see those information here. Properties. Then you can check members. You can check access reviews. So you can review that one more information. Let's me do with the last uh, option to try to make a group with only members of the Microsoft Entra users. For that, we have to use this rule. See if we edit the rule, just to validate the syntax are working fine. So click that one. Now save. So rules has been saved here. And if you go down below, you can see all the members that has been coming based on that rule. And there is a membership change. You can see the audit logs information from there, what it is happening, like updated group, for example, last one. So you go back and then dynamic rules processing status. So you can also check that one. So that's it. Yeah, you have successfully completed this lab. See you in next lab. Thank you. Thanks for watching.